Thanks for staying with us. It's now time to talk money on the show, the Money Motivation segment. And we have with us Richard Ayeloko, who is a cinematographer and is here to talk to us about starting a career in cinematography. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure having you on board.
Same here.
Cinematography, videography, photography, everything free. Run us through, what it entails.
This big or this wide vision that you want to put out there, but you don't know how to explain it to people. Like just me telling you a story might not make sense to you until, okay, maybe I'm with my camera, create the stuff out and visualize it, and you see, okay, this is what it's trying to communicate. So basically, I tell my story with my camera.
All right, is there a difference between videography and cinematography? Because a lot of times I see that before now we used to say videography or videographer and people were comfortable with it, but now people don't know I'm a cinematographer.
Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah.
Okay.
A videographer is just someone that knows how to operate the camera. Anybody can easily pick up a camera and just take pictures, take videos. But a cinematographer tells a story with the camera and try to make decisions with the camera and give some creative direction on the camera. So it is not just about the handling of the camera. It is you giving a good storyline, a good dimension to your footages and all. So they both do the same thing, but one is just a little bit more professional, while the other one is just a basic camera handler.
All right. So for you, why did you choose cinematography? How did you start out?
Because I used to be a videographer. I can easily pick a camera and just take pictures with my phone, just use any camera. But I noticed my footages or my videos are quite different from the ones I usually see on TV. Like I feel like, oh, this is very more creative, and why am I not getting this particular style? So I now realize that, okay, I have to learn, I have to be professional in terms of making decision on my camera direction, the angle, the type of exposure, contrast, those things, those little things. So I had to learn on it and study more, take some courses, and I moved to a cinematographer.
Okay, so talking about that transition, you said you had to learn. What was the process like in terms of, did you have to go to school to learn that?
Okay, I think I'll just take you through.
Give us through the duration.
Especially for people who are just starting.
Okay, so I used to be a very stubborn child. Very, very stubborn. I used to be very, very stubborn. So when I finished my secondary school, I was pretty young, very, very young. I was just 15. And my dad had to give me an option. My dad's an actor, so so he asked me, what do I want to do? Do I want to learn something, or do I want to go to school? I want to do both, but he said I cannot have both. I have to choose one. So I said, I'm not going to school. He was like, no, not in this house.
So why did he ask?
I was not like, you gave me an option. He said he's just giving me the option because I should be able to make decisions for myself. And so I said, okay, I'll probably go to school and want to learn more. But he noticed something about me. Anytime we're watching movie in the house, I'm always complaining about
the camera angle.
Yes, camera angle and the cutting, those things. Then he noticed, he was like, okay, I think he's interested in learning multimedia and all. So he called one of his friends, Flammy Production. So he asked me, Flammy said, okay, I can be coming to his side and start.
That's how you started. Okay.
Yeah, so I was just around his office. Not that he asked me, okay, this is what, no, I was just around the office, picking some things, learning some things.
But how long
I think it was easier for you because it's innate?
Yeah, then in less than 2 months,
you're able to learn.
I was able to pick some things and start using the camera well.
But as a cinematographer now, what's the average cost of learning and the duration on an average? I know institutions would differ. Different cinematographers would also charge differently.
I think in 6 months with your own equipment, you should be able to have like a good what's it called? Yeah, a good profile on as a cinematographer.
But without your own equipment,
it takes
like
time because you need to practice. You need to learn about new cameras. You need to know about maybe the new style of lighting, the new style. So it's based on how good you are creatively and how fast you can learn.
All right. So what's the starter pack for someone who is just beginning?
All you need to do is have like an idea of what you're going into. So it's not just carrying camera, not just handling. So you need to be able to watch. You need to be able to watch some people. You need to be able to like have a mentor, have someone that you're looking up to. That this person, this is the kind of style I want to maintain. Then, or the standard you want to maintain. Then over the time, you can now evolve in creating your own style, creating your own pattern. And making it very, very interesting for someone to watch.
Quickly, let's talk about the process of creating this. With creatives, there are different ways at which they come about their creativity. I know folks who will tell you they get inspired by certain things. Maybe they heard something or something just spiked up in their mind, and they decide to creatively project that to life. So is it that you have an idea, like a story, a picture of what you want to create, then you now pick up the camera and look for things within the environment that will project that to life? Or you're just probably taking a walk down the road and then you see something that inspires and you just think, okay, this, I can probably weave these things around and create a story.
Yeah, it actually work like that. It actually work like that, like maybe just going on the street and you find something. But most times it comes with what you have in your head. You just want to get it out. Like every day if I wake up, I'm always at least try to jot things down where I want to work on today. This is the area I want to do. These are the things I want to do for this, probably for this day or for this week. Ideas don't stop. You keep pressing ideas every day.
All right.
So the only thing is, you just, as a cinematographer, you can't just keep those ideas. You can't just keep them somewhere, because if you should keep them, someone else will do it.
All right. So in closing, very quickly, how often do we have new trends? In closing,
we have new trends every day.
So you have to always keep at it.
Every day.
Wow, that's interesting.
So I have like my someone I look up to in recent time, just recently, Tijo Mori. He has been able to broken the record. There's nothing so important or so special in you being a cinematographer, because he has broken a lot of rules. Like before, we used to have, there's shadow behind you when you're shooting, but now you just send out this video. Then we have to be careful by the time we post.
Richard, thank you so much. I think we just have to end it. Thank you so much for what you've said, and I like what you said about breaking barriers and putting out new things out there. Thank you so much for your time on the show.
Thank you so much.